Really, my guys right now.
This kind of came out of the blue to us. Was it out of the blue? Is something they've been working on for a while? Or?
Definitely. They never stopped. From the get-go, they never stopped. So just hearing that he has another year, I'm like, okay, I can really see myself into it. So yeah, for sure.
Are you glad you made this trip? And if so,
oh
why?
Yeah, no doubt. Every time I come down, it's like for a reason. I get more and more about UF, and I really liked it. I mean, the game itself spoke for itself.
Yeah, they got any shot?
Yeah, definitely for sure.
Why?
DJ Lagway. I mean, the coaching staff, with him having another year, everything makes sense. With my guy, I can see it's a place.
Badger had a big night last night. You've got the size and similar role, similar fit.
Definitely.
To see him be the leading receiver, kind of take over that position last night, how was that for you to see?
Man, not surprised. Not surprised. That's what guys do in big games like that. Especially with LSU coming to their house, they had a bigger advantage. And with DJ Lagway stepping back in, with him being out, so stuff like that matters for sure.
And obviously he's only got, this is last year. How much were they saying that they need to fill those shoes and you could potentially be one of those types?
Man, a lot, with them not having a guy right now going up over next year, So having guys like Vernell and me, stuff like that stepping in, they want to reload those classes, reload for sure.
What about the opportunity to perhaps play with Jones on this level?
Man, that'll be a freaking blessing as well. With him having mishaps at his other place, so even us connecting the game because he's been out for the season. I haven't had him since week 2, so that'll be a blessing.
You're committed to Texas right now, but where does it stand?
With Texas?
I mean, your recruiting process as a whole.
Oh man, I'm locked with Texas. I really like Texas, but just re-over-checking things with the local school, I feel like it's a need for sure.
What kind of chance does Florida have at this point?
I definitely say somewhat of a chance. We reevaluate things with my family and stuff, but for sure I'm still locally home with my team, Texas.
Any other visits coming up?
Nah. This was my last stop.
Final decision will be when?
I say I'm locked right now in Texas. Just going to reevaluate things with my family. But right now, I'm locked with my family. Texas.
What would it take for Florida to change your mind then? I mean, what's the advantages that Florida has that maybe Texas doesn't?
I say definitely the coaching staff for sure. But I just watch everything how it plays out the rest of the season. Watch Texas, watch Florida. But like I said, definitely with my team Texas for sure, locked in there. But just going to reevaluate things.
Does proximity matter to you at all, being close to home? Or
no, not really, not at all. Not really.
Florida staff has quite a few guys that have backgrounds or just hands-on with wide receivers, even to Coach Napier.
Right.
Is that something they talked about? And I mean, does that move the needle for you at all, just having so many people with knowledge of your position?
Man, that's why I keep coming back. Coach Napier's an offensive mind. That's why I keep coming back. Those two schools, Coach Sarkisian and Coach Napier, those are both under Saban's belt. The offensive scheme was none like each other.
And then Lagway, obviously, he's young, but he's taking those deep shots.
Oh, yeah.
He kind of put some juice in the offense. We know he's pretty good, but what have you thought of just being a guy that you could benefit from him down the road if you didn't up here?
Man, it means big impact. Another reason why I'm down right now with him, it doesn't surprise me the way he's balling. It's just the sky's the limit right now.
Did you spend some time with him today, and what was his message to you,
Man,
TJ?
Every time I see him, just come and be a part of it. He needs some guys, like we said, enrolling next year. He needs some targets. He got Vernell. He's trying to get another weapon. So either way it goes, he's going to be good regardless.
what was your impression of the atmosphere last night? What was that like?
Man, I was shocked. I haven't been back since they played here in 22 with LSU. So I was like, man, a game back here at UF is great. And then they got a good dub, so it matters.
Why such a long period in between? Because, I mean, I saw you in 23 for 7-on-7. And I didn't see you all that year or this year. Why here at the very end come in here and give Florida a shot?
Like I say, just them getting another chance with Coach Billy Napier in another year, that was my main concern, and my quarterbacks reevaluate things now. So just coming back through, checking things off.
You guys are both on the OV, and obviously he has a decision to make still. It's not like he's here and signed and all this, that, and the other. The opportunity to play with him, and even a guy like Vernell, people you're familiar with, is that something that you guys have talked about, or is something that you at least have thought about yourself?
Oh yeah, definitely. We have those conversations a lot. Just thinking about that, thinking about how we make things right here at this place at UF, right up the road. So we have conversations like that a lot. Just trying to get the stuff right going, and stuff to think about like that. That's it.